Konnichiwa Hiyama Sensei. This is Group 4, Sakura, Session 3, Japanese Communication 1, USB 10802. We are presenting Sumo House. So I will introduce our group member. We consist of six members. The first one is Abdulaziz Muhammad. Second one is Chu Uy. Third one is Joshua Lim Kalok, which is me. And our secretary, Lord Wan Ting, Lo Lizen. And the last one, No Idina Fatini. So let me tell you about the book summary of this storybook. This storybook is about a house made of paper in Hiroshima, a city that was devastated by an atomic bomb. The book was inspired by the true story of Floyd Shumoy, an American pacifist who came to Hiroshima after the World War II and helped build houses for the survivors. He was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize for his humanitarian work. The book won the Kodansha Award for Picture Book in 1984. Mr. Shumo also enjoyed playing with the children who visit their house, but they also face some challenges and danger from the outside world. The book is full of humor and imagination, and it also teaches some lessons about friendship, diversity, and environmental protection. Okay, now we will talk about book reviews. My book reviews is the story was very interesting. Mr. Schumer was an American pacifist, author, and a conservationist known for his work in promoting peace and preserving the environment. Mr. Schumer is particularly well known for his effort to support peace and reconciliation through activities such as volunteering in Hiroshima after World War II, where he helped survivors of the atomic bombing and worked on peace initiatives. His effort made a great impact on Japanese society. War does not bring any benefits to people. I would suggest people to read this storybook.
Konnichiwa sensei, hajime mashite, watashi wa Lao Legend desu. My book, this is my book review. The story was very great and it told us Mr. Paul Shumo did manage to help Japan people to rebuild their houses. I think I will suggest people to read this book to learn Mr. Paul Shumo's spirit. The humility of Mr. Shumo is good to lead us to learn from it. Mr. Shumo used the donations from American peoples to build the houses. After 5 years, Mr. Paul Shumo have built 20 houses. These houses are named Shumo House. The house has clean water and indoor toilet. From this story, we can know how humility is important. Thank you.
Hajime mashite, watashi wa Abduru Azizu desu. Mr. Floyd felt deeply at the sadness of the innocent people in Hiroshima city, especially the survivors. This is show us that there were Americans didn't accept the government decision of destroying the life of hundreds of thousands of innocent people. Mr. Floyd started a campaign to collect money to help Hiroshima people. The amount of humanity this man has is precious and teach us how to treat people in the right way. This book teaches us humanity is important with a great character and by using your influence to do good for people. This book is recommended to all ages, especially the younger generations, to instilling values and morals. Thank you.
はじめまして、私はロワンテンです。Mr. Schumer was a great man. He was sorry for what the United States has done, but he didn't think that guilt was enough. So he resolved to build a house with his own two hands in Hiroshima, which had been reduced to nothing. Everyone worked together to build the house, and in the end, there was hope for everyone. Even though it was Mr. Schumer who did the work, he did not ask for anything in return and quietly worked behind the scene. In my opinion, We need to learn from Mr. Shumo by promoting contribution and giving quietly without expecting anything in return. This spirit of Mr. Shumo can inspire us to do more good deeds instead of doing something just for the sake and of getting something in return. Thank you.
はじめまして、私はチュウです。So, my book review is The Sumo House is a story of a great person called Mr. Foye Sumo, an American man who's helping the people as all effort to rebuild their hometown after the local got hit by the fatal atom bomb. He helps the local with his hard working, and after that the people has said his help. He gives people hope and a future, thus found more and more people joining it to rebuild their hometowns. He helps them by his hand and sweat, helps them rebuild almost everything from water system, material, funding, and more creative to rebuild the community of the Hiroshima city. This led him to become a forever important figure of the Hiroshima city. Thank you.
はじめまして、私、ノルイルタ・サキニです。The United States destroyed Hiroshima using the atomic explosion on August 6, 1945, and the survivors endured harsh physical and mental conditions. It gave the Hiroshima residents who were in need moral and physical support. The bombs on Hiroshima devastated Mr. Shimo, who started an initiative to construct houses by his own hand for those in Hiroshima. 20 houses were built by Mr. Shimo and his fellow residents, and one community house was built in Hiroshima City. The current name of the community house is Shimo House, since I've come to understand that they are grounded in his sincere love and admiration for human life. His honestly, openness, and unwavering spirit of action have left a significant impression on me. This book is really recommended for people to read.
Okay, thank you for your book review. Now we will move to Q&A session. The first question is how to pass down the story about war to generations.
For me, passing down story about war from one generation to the next is an important way to ensure that the lesson and experience of the past are not forgotten. So, for example, storytelling event, host family gathering or community event where story about the war can be shown. This event can serve as a platform for older generation to recount their experience and for younger generation to learn from them.
Okay, thank you. One thing. So basically, we need to learn history because by learning history, history is one of the way to pass down story to generation. So second question, as a UTHM student, what can we do now?
In my opinions, we can do for prevent war that we have to treat the other side with respect. For example, our country, Malaysia, always shows a high respect to other country. Second is recognize that there is the perceptions of injustice on both sides. And the third is be prepared to forgive and ask for forgiveness. Here, forgiveness means letting go of your deserve for retributions and revenge. This is an act of true courage, even if you believe that the other side doesn't deserve. The last is through the educations, and from the educations start from kindergarten or primary school. um, we can let the children know the drawback of the war. Thank you.
Thank you. So question 3, can any one of you explain what is the war?
Yes, I would like to explain what's the war. First of all, I would like to define the war, which is armed conflict between different countries or different groups within the same country. So the effects of war also includes a mass of destruction, demolishing cities, and have long-lasting effects on the country's economy. The armed conflict has important indirect negative consequences on infrastructures, public health provision, and social order. It also can lead to have feelings of deep shame, guilt, anger, or anxiety experienced by soldiers and innocents as a result of killing or harming others.
Okay, thank you, Abdullah. So basically, the war just means killing people, destroying city for personal gains.
Yes.
Okay, let us move to the next question. What is the peace?
A condition of harmony, calmness, and the absence of conflict is called peace. In addition to the lack of violence and carnage, it also refers to the conditions that foster harmony, peace, and understanding amongst individuals, community, and nations. Inner peace, interpersonal peace, communal peace, national peace, and world peace are just a few of the levels at which peace may manifest. Beyond the mere lack of violence, peace also entails justice, equality, and the respect of human rights.
Okay, thank you, Idina. So peace actually is the opposite of war. So question 5, uh, what is a suggestion to create a peaceful society?
So I think there's a few ways to create a peaceful society. First, we have to give education to everyone. As everyone knows, knowledge can change things. So learn it, remember it, recall it, and utilizing it to its fullest. Second, there is the proactive engagement to the problem and also actively solving it. Active involvement will push yourself to the better. So don't leave the problem if the problem is solvable in the present. And the final one is the proper communication among people. There is a lot of time where the problem lies on the miscommunication along the way, and it causes hatred, fight, and eventually wars. So proper communication is really important in relation human relationship.
Okay, thank you, Chiu. So that's all from our question and answer. So thank you. Thanks. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. So that is our presentation for Shumo House. Thanks for watching.